The FA Youth Cup is back at Deepdale tonight with Preston Stars given this chance to shine. So many of Nick Harrison's men have impressed in this competition in recent years. What will happen next? It's Preston North End against Bristol City. An awkward one in the air. Fast and frenetic start in the opening seconds. Be a lot of nerves, I'm sure, about playing here on this Deepdale pitch, and there's a chance here for Holland-Wilkinson, who sends it forward. He's appealing for a penalty. And McManus with the shot, sees it deflected wide.
Well, I'm looking for Joe Rodwell up top to really cement a solid performance. Jacob's got some natural goal scoring ability, and hence his record at the moment in his first year as a scholar.
Sent in towards him now, just over his head, as Dooley tries to retrieve. Here's Holland-Wilkinson again. It's a good start from him, and it's flashed just wide. Another good opening, and it's been all Preston in the opening 3 minutes.
It is. Jacob just showed exactly. He's got an instinct for goal.
Sent in and headed down, and was very close indeed. It was it Williams up from the back trying to get there?
It was, yeah. He sort of jumped a little bit early, and he's come through a lot of bodies, and he's just headed down.
Sent long by Boost. Good control from Conway. Here's James E. Taylor for his namesake James Taylor. James E. Taylor has it back. Pearson for Taylor. Away by Williams. Bristol City come again though with Pearson. Still Pearson. Trying to place it. And this one is a powerful one, and it's tipped over. Very good effort from James E. Taylor. And Jimmy Cochran just able to deal with it. Bristol City's corner, headed away by Dooley. Here's Tyrese Nolan now, who's got loads of space, and he's got support too. And there was 4-on-3 there for a split second, but Tyrese Nolan couldn't get the ball away. He will have a throw in. Preston moved pretty quickly upfield, and Dolan's still running as he gathers it now. He's pulling it back for the first time cross that's played in, and it's looping over the bar by Holland-Wilkinson, and it just ripples the top of the net. Would have been some finish there as Preston respond to the Bristol City chance at the other end. Nolan with the corner, goes in deep, trying to head back down by Williams, but it's going to be a throw in instead. But it's been a strong first half for Tyrese Nolan in particular. He seems to have matured a bit in 12 months since we saw him in the competition last year, and he was lively but perhaps a little bit erratic. And there might be a chance here for him, and it's saved by the goalkeeper and turned wide. A fantastic save from William Booth to deny the Preston captain. He'll be wondering how he hasn't scored there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's leading by example, to be honest. I mean, he is a second year and amongst a number of first years. It's good to see that the lads are getting prepared to get the ball down and play. We've been the team that's really wanting to try and, impose our game on them. I'm quite disappointed with regard to Bristol.
Here's Nolan. Nothing disappointing about him in this first half. And he picks someone out with the cross. It is a decent ball. And Holland-Wilkinson's header was useful too, and this time it's a goal, and Preston do score, and what a way to hit the front as well. A fine finish from the edge of the box, and Preston will certainly enjoy that. Joe Nolan with the goal, and Preston perhaps deservedly have the lead just before half-time. It's Preston 1, Bristol City 0.
Yeah, it's nothing more than they deserve. It's a lovely left foot strike from Joe. It's not his strongest foot, but you know what? He's watched it right onto the end of his boot.
I think the last time Preston were drawn away in the competition was against Tottenham 2 years ago, when they lost in the third round by 5-0 against the Premier League outfit. As McManus has it here. This is Holland-Wilkinson. Pulls it back for the Alice again. Dooley. Just kept in play. Still going here, Dooley. What can he do with the cross? Finds Nolan. Nolan could have gone down there, but stays on his feet. Pulls it back anyway. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. And Bristol City hook it clear. Well, that was some stop to deny Colton.
We've got a very well capable player coming onto the pitch to take over, you know, like for like, positional type player. I think there's a lot to come from this young man you're about to see.
Aaron Bennett, who is a Welsh youth international, and I think, is it fair to say, playing above his age in this competition tonight, as it's played up here and it could fall to him on his first touch. He was pretty confident. Gets it back again here, does Bennett. It wasn't the worst of balls either, and the goalkeeper just palms it wide.
He's a few years above his age, you know. He really has got a great footballing brain, and that pass there was just, you know, sublime.
Bennett with the corner. It's not quite past the first man. Oh, what a finish that is. Fantastic from Jacob Holland-Wilkinson. A fantastic finish on the volley, and quite some goal in the FA Youth Cup. A brilliant goal, and one to remember for him, his family and the fans inside Deepdale. Fantastic. Preston 2, Bristol City 0, and Preston going through to the next round of the FA Youth Cup. There'll be a few extra sore bodies in the morning when they wake up. Cochrane with a massive long kick here. Potts has come out, and well, I don't know about that, but the goalkeeper certainly looks suspiciously just outside of his penalty area by maybe 2 yards. But the referee perhaps giving the goalkeeper a little bit of extra support. But the keeper's way out of position here, and was he in his box then when he made the save? I think he was just about, but a calamitous moment again from the Bristol City goalkeeper and defender. Yeah, time very nearly up on what has been a good night's work for Preston, and they've been fairly comfortable as well most of the evening.
Well, it's been a good game to watch from Preston's point of view, and all the listeners and that might hopefully see something special here.
Bennett has gone to try and lob the goalkeeper, and that would have been some finish from the teenager. But Preston will be only moments away from successfully progressing, and there goes the full-time whistle. So it is a 2-goal victory for Preston today. Joe Nolan with a goal just before half-time, and Jacob Holland-Wilkinson with a fine volley to make it 2-0. And well, Nick Harrison's men are safely through to face either Oxford or Maidenhead in the next round. But it's finished here tonight in the FA Youth Cup. Preston North End 2, Bristol City 0.